the Pi market. Pi Network will soon grant access to many pioneers so that they can use their Pi to purchase goods and services from other pioneers. In September 1995, someone in the world had developed an idea to bring value to many people. It was literally founded in a living room in San Jose. Even though the idea was great, 3 years later, Jeff Skoll and Pierre Omidyar brought in Meg Whitman to help them brand their company. What is that company? eBay. For those of you who don't know who Meg Whitman is, she helped brand companies such as Hasbro, PepsiCo, and Disney. She understood a concept that Pi Network has built their whole vision around while keeping Pi within the center of it all. You see, eBay wasn't a company that was built to sell things. That may be what it does, but that isn't what it was focused on in order for it to succeed as a well-known platform. She helped them see that eBay had to be a business that focused on connecting people. It is the connections between the people that establish the transactions. In order for eBay to become a known brand, it had to establish partnerships with other well-known brands, such as Disney and General Motors. Their entire platform is an online market. Buyers and sellers are brought together, and through auctions and bids, items are sold. They are categorized through filters. The focus was not on the goods for sale, but on the user's experience. They kept developing a better user experience where it would be easy to navigate through their platform to find items of interest. That user interface played a very large impact on their success as a company. If people don't understand how to use it, nothing else matters beyond that. Their business model is simple to understand. However, the servers as well as technology to manage it all is far more complex. Pi Network is similar in nature. It is being built on trust. The social connections we all have are being pooled together so that the value that exists between us may benefit us all. When a sale is made, it is the relationship between the buyer and seller that allows the transaction to happen. Trust must exist. Credibility must be established. The transaction must be honored based on the agreement set between the buyer and seller. If you had a warranty you purchased for the goods you bought, if the item worked well and then malfunctioned within a week, you would be very upset. However, you'd be even more outraged if the warranty stated that you could return it and get a refund if it was within 30 days and the company did not honor that. Not only will that company lose your business, they will lose you as a returning customer, as well as anyone else you share your story with who trusts you as a person based on the relationships you built with them in the past. The Pi market is going to be diverse and vast. It will evolve and become everything we desire, as it will offer the items we need and want in our daily lives. It will do this by having many within Pi Network offering what is of value for Pi. As we all choose to willingly accept that Pi is valuable, it will become so. Because global social acceptance is one of the most powerful tools in the world for establishing real value in any market. It will take time to develop the trust people hope for Pi to have to be able to purchase goods or services that hold even more value. Still, soon people will realize the potential that Pi holds, as more goods and services are purchased with Pi every day. I call this the doubling effect, because every use case builds the value for Pi twice as fast, as every transaction with Pi that occurs becomes a validation of its value to two people within the world for every time that it happens. It won't take long for the people to not only see the value Pi can bring, but to also feel it within their lives. The only thing between that moment and now is being able to pass KYC. You don't have to wait until phase 3. In phase 2, many people will be able to pass KYC. Once that is offered and the door is open, a world of possibilities only lies beyond the horizon. Nothing that exists today will be able to rival what the Pi market will become. The reason is because Pi's been built as a global platform since its inception. Its roots have grown deep into the Earth's core, and all of us are helping to build its vision. I used to think that Pi should belong in only one box. However, the more I reflect upon it, the more I realize Pi was meant to be far more than we all can imagine individually. It will be placed in many different boxes because it has been created for many different people. Pi Network is collectively pooling the best ideas we can offer to develop its platform. Many companies aren't built like this. The founders of companies usually push their own idea and everyone else brings that idea into reality. When was the last time you spoke to your boss about an idea you felt could change the company for the better, and you saw that idea being applied in the way you presented it? That usually doesn't happen for a typical employee. It happens, but it's pretty rare. Richard Montanez was the son of a Mexican immigrant. He had over 10 siblings, and he was the 11th in a one-bedroom apartment with his parents. He worked a minimum wage job and later was able to work for Frito-Lay. He was hired as a janitor. For those of you who don't know, Frito-Lay makes many of the chips and snacks many of us love to eat, and it's a subsidiary of PepsiCo. The machine broke one day and the Cheetos didn't get the cheese layered onto it. He had taken it home and began to start experimenting with it, ultimately coming up with a specific recipe. He presented it to the CEO and later even became the executive vice president because he helped create Flamin' Hot Cheetos. If any of you have eaten that, you know how great it is, and it's their flagship product. Pi is taking this concept and magnifying it to impact the world. This way, anyone from anywhere can help build Pi into becoming far more than what it's supposed to be. We won't know what Pi is capable of until we set the standard for it as a world collective. I want to leave you with this. Value can come from anyone. People who value others are the only ones who truly add value to others. Build your relationships with other people within Pi Network, and together we can build all that we hope for. The Pi market is developing, and soon the value you hope for Pi to have will be a dream come true. If you'd like to learn more, stay connected as I go deeper into what Pi is, what Pi is doing, and how it can help you, as well as many others. Until next time, stay mining and stay smiling. I am the Crypto Legend.